Hello everyone, my name is Chef Jack Spaisley. I'm the owner of Transcend Catering. Today I'll be making another one of my favorite dish. It's oxtail. Oxtail has become a very popular item in the market today. And we'll be using some very fresh market ingredients as well as some nice spices. So here are ingredients. So again, we'll be using some fresh pepper, onions, some carrots, some lima beans that you can get in the stores. It's very popular item. Some spices and onions and a little coloring. We'll be using some browning and that. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start marinating our oxtail. Typically, I would recommend that you marinate this 24 hours in advance to get the best flavor out of it. So first we're gonna add all the dry ingredients that are in our recipe to our oxtail. That's that. Then we're gonna get some oil. Just kind of coat it very well so that our dry spices will stick to our oxtail. We're gonna mix it in. And then we're gonna get some salt. Always season your meat before you sear them. Get some salt. And last but not least, we're going to use some browning. Now, browning is just really a caramel. So if you don't have this product in your pantry, you can just take a tablespoon of sugar and just brown it at very low temperature until it's reached the desired color. And then you just add a little water and you're good to go. So I want to make sure this oxtail is properly coated. Next thing I'm going to take all these fresh ingredients that I've chopped up. So I have my onions, my peppers, some green onions, some fresh thyme and bay leaf. We're going to incorporate them as well inside our oxtail. And we're going to mix them very well. There you go. So we got our marinade. We're ready to move to the next step. Let's get cooking. All right, so we're at the stove. Our pot was hot, so while we were doing the marinade, we turned our heat on so our pot to get to a really nice medium temperature. We add all our oxtail in individually, but we're trying not to overcrowd the pot too much. So all our oxtail has been added in. We remove all the excess marinade that we had initially marinated our oxtail in, like the fresh ingredients, the onion, pepper. So now this is what we're looking for. Nice caramelization. There you go. Now the secret to a nice oxtail is caramelization. You need to get the color on the oxtail before you go any further. This is perfect. Oh yeah. Now what we're going to do from here now, all the fresh ingredients that we had initially used to marinate the product, we're going to add them in. We're going to take about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That should be okay. Now, we're going to slowly mix these in, right? You're going to slowly, because the key now is you're going to want to make sure that tomato paste is properly cooked before we go anywhere from here, all right? Then we're going to take our beef stock. This stage, we're going to take our beef stock and we're just going to pour it in. All right, so we want to bring this up to a simmer, right? So just a gentle simmer. So I kind of turn up my heat a bit more, get it up to a simmer. Now this one contains like the fresh thyme, the garlic that's in there. It's got bay leaf. It's got all this good stuff. I want to bring this up to a nice simmer. You taste, make sure the seasoning is right. At this point, I'm just gonna add another pinch of salt. You'll see I season 2 to 3 times throughout the cooking. When I marinate, while I'm cooking, and then in the end. Never one shot to finish all my seasoning. I always try to do it in stages. So we're just waiting for it to come up to a simmer. Then we're just gonna let it cook for maybe about 45 minutes to an hour until it's nice and tender. All right, everyone, welcome back. So we add our oxtail reduced to another 20 to 25 minutes. We add some more salt on it to get that desired taste that we're comfortable with. And here's the final product. Voila, beauty. Ooh. Let's plate it up. There you go. Nice and tender, fall off the bone. This is great. Again, if you have any questions about any of my recipes, please feel free to reach out at jex@transcendbyjex.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Enjoy.